Yeah, it's John from Oswin Music. Hi guys, lesson 17 on music theory. If I can just talk a little bit, okay, I don't want to put anybody to sleep, but this is very important that I need to do. I'm going to show you the next few lessons. It's going to be more guitar dominated. The keyboard was great for doing linear stuff, learning the notes, but the guitar is more difficult. Now, at the beginning I just played a little bit of blues. I just totally expressed myself free and just played something, jammed with myself in the key of G. I knew what I was doing, but I just let go and played. Now, I can show you all these things. I can show you how to work out songs. When I say work out songs, I mean any song in this world. I know that sounds like an idle boast, but after 25 years of teaching and as being a professional musician, and students come to me and say, can you work out this song, that song, this song? I've got a system that works for you, so you'll be able to train your ear, be able to understand the theory, and be able to use it as a powerful tool to actually do all these things. You'll be able to improvise, be able to the list goes on. Transfer all the information that you've learned and transfer it onto other instruments like the keyboard, the bass, any other instruments that become easier. In other words, I'm not teaching you to play guitar songs or just playing the guitar. I teach people to become musicians and the musicianship. Okay, that said, enough said on that. If you take that ethos, if you want, that philosophy on board, I can deliver these things, but you must follow it in a systematic program. Because if anybody comments says, I don't get this, I don't get that, it's very difficult to relay it on a videotape. I know it's easier to ask questions and integrate, so that's what private lessons are about. But I'm trying to do my damnedest to just try and make it easier and put a lot of repetition, and so that you get it. So if you don't get something first time around, go back and review the lessons until it makes sense. And it will make sense, because I've been very careful about applying and communicating and facilitating the knowledge. Okay, but what we're going to do today, and this is going to take about several lessons to do now, is you need to know the notes on the guitar G, or the 6, the 5, the 4. But we're going to start with the E string, and by knowing that, I'll show you how to work out songs, I promise, but it's going to take a few lessons. So have patience and have a bit of faith with me, and I will deliver if you're willing to put the work in. And I love sharing knowledge, I really do, and when people get it, I get the buzz. Okay, you need to know the notes on this. Now, you remember there's 12 notes in music, that is a fact. And I'm going to do the chromatic scale. You need to know the notes all on the 6th string. I've done this on bar chords, but if you didn't pick that out, I'm going to go over it again. So this is the note E. What comes after E? On the 1st fret is F, because we don't have a sharp between E and F. Then we have F sharp. Then we have G on the 3rd fret. G sharp, 4th fret. A on the 5th fret. A sharp on the 6th fret. B on the 7th fret. C on the 8th fret. C sharp on the 9th fret. D on the 10th fret. D sharp on the 11th fret. And E on the 12th fret. There is no sharp between E and F and B and C. E and F is on open to the 1st, B and C is on the 7th to the 8th. Now, and everything else is a sharp. Now, if you use these fellas, the dot marks, as little locators, just like I showed you on the keyboard, 2 black notes left off is C, and 3 black notes of F, I use them as locators. The guitar, dot marks are locators. This is a G on the 3rd fret. Most guitars have 3, 5, 7, 9, 12. This is G on the 3rd fret. This is A on the 5th fret. This is B on the 7th fret. This is C sharp on the 9th fret. This is E. I'll make a little mnemonic out of that. I call it GAB. G-A-B. And I call this C sharp. GAB, C sharp, E. So if you know where G is, 3rd fret, A, 5th fret, B, 7th fret, C sharp, 9th fret, and E the 12th. Okay, so that if somebody said to you, okay, where's G? There, oh, 3rd fret. Where's B? Oh yeah, GAB, G-A-B. B, got it. Where's A? Yeah, got it. 5th fret. If I said G sharp, you'll think it would be. Well, I know what G is. It's got to be there. G sharp. G's been sharpened. Where's A sharp? Okay, I know where A is. A sharp. Are you with me? So basically, your homework, if you want, assignment. Well, don't like calling it like that. Don't want to get the sound like come across as a teacher. I want to come across as a mate who's going to help you, facilitate. But a person who does know his stuff. Because because I'm passionate about music, and I'm not saying that with any sort of arrogance. I'm just saying it as I really want to know as much about music as possible. It's been my life to learn about music and play music, and I want to share these on. So if you can learn these notes on the 12th fret, on the 6th string, open to E to the 12th, brilliant. And we'll go on to the next lesson. I'm going to tell you we're going to learn the notes on this one. I'm going to learn the notes. I'm going to show little tricks how to learn the notes on this one, and we're going to eventually be able to work out songs. I promise this. Peace.